Hi, everyone. We're just going to wait a few more minutes so that some other folks can join the webinar. We'll be back in a couple of minutes. Hi, everyone. This is Cheryl Hagan. I'm the Director of Marketing for OFC. I'd like to welcome you to this webinar. Today, we're going to learn how to use the new customer invite program that OFC launched earlier this year. I'd like to introduce John Tisdale from Invites. That's the company that we've contracted with to launch this new program. He's going to provide a brief overview of how the program works. And if you have any questions, there's a question and answer. You can type in your question and we'll answer them the best we can. Just a reminder, this is being recorded and it will be available to all attendees and registrants after the webinar. Take it away, John.
Thank you, Cheryl, and welcome everybody. As Cheryl mentioned, my name is John Tisdale. I'm with a company called Invites. We're out of Southern California, and we're having a great relationship with OFC. Excited to be working with you and working with their exhibitors as well. I'm going to walk you through a quick overview of what we call the Invites Customer Invitation Program. This page is the key page for exhibitors, and what we call this is your invitation dashboard page. We want all exhibitors to visit this page to take a look at it and learn about the program that we're offering, learn what it offers. It gives you the ability to share with your customers and your contacts, and so it let you choose which ways you would like to share your invitation with your customers. So this dashboard is going to be customized to your company. This is a sort of a dummy profile right here with a placeholder, the exhibitor logo. But when you do come into this page, the first step we would like you to do, let me take a step back. There's a few different ways for you to get to this page. The first would be we've sent out a few different emails to you as exhibitors to your contact that we have listed as your exhibitor contact for the show. So that if you are a marketing person and you're on this webinar today, but you have not received an email from us, maybe check with your finance department or someone else who may be listed potentially as the contact to make sure that you can be added as a contact for marketing purposes. We can include up to 3 different contacts from each company, and we'll be glad to add you to the distribution for your company to make sure that you're getting the emails from us to remind you to participate. That's one way that you can get to this page. The second way you can get to this page is through OFC's Exhibitor Service Center. If you come in here, you'll notice the Invite Your Customer Toolkit now available. If you click this button here, it's going to bring you into a page that looks like this. And what this will do is if you provide your name, your company name, and your email address, hit submit, then we're going to send back your link to your dashboard directly to your email address. So if you enter your email here, your company name, and your first name, we'll send you an email with a link that'll bring you to this dashboard. So that's the two primary ways to access this dashboard. Now, getting back to the dashboard, when you do arrive here, this is again going to be the location where you have different ways to invite your customers and share free admission to the expo. The first thing we'd like you to do is take a look here. There's an option to click to input your logo and company information. If you select that option right there, it's going to bring you into your profile page. On this profile page, there's a few different things that we want to highlight. The first is that your contact information, so your first person that you have listed under your contact is going to be the one that was provided by OFC to us. So this is going to be the first person that we reach out to let them know about the program. So in this case, we have Lindsay Jihadway, her email address, her phone number. Again, this is a dummy profile. If you wanted to add a secondary person that you want to include in the distribution so they learn about this program, you can add those right there. And that way, the next email that we send out will go to all three of those contacts and make sure that they're getting the information about the program. Your booth number is going to be pre-populated. If for some reason your booth number changes and you're in here and you want to update that, you can change that there, and it'll pre-populate that throughout our system. As we move forward, you'll see what I'm talking about. And then this is your company description. If you want to add 100 words or so about your company, what products you provide, a little bit of basic background, general information about your company. If we get you to provide that here, it's going to populate in some of the later materials, and I want to just show you that and remind you to do that. And then finally, if you want to change your logo, if we have the wrong logo, most of your profiles are going to have the proper logo because we've gone out and gotten those, or we've gotten them from OFC. If you want to change your logo, if you have updated it and we don't have the proper version, just simply click here, upload your logo. It's going to give you some instructions of the types of logos that we can utilize. Upload that logo. It's going to populate that logo throughout the system in the proper locations. And as I move forward, I'll show you where those locations are. So just a quick review: contact information, booth number if you need to change it, company description, and then logo. This is the key things that we want you to update when you come to your dashboard page. So once you come here, you've updated that information. Everything is going to be perfect and clean in all of your different, all the different options. So let me jump into those options. The first would be a customized landing page. And so when you hover over this option, there's two options for you. One, you can click to copy the link. If you want to just copy this link and share that with your customers, then you can click to copy that, drop it in the email, send it to a bunch of your customers to drive them to your landing page. It's going to bring them to this page, which is a co-branded invitation page that's available for you to share with your customers. It's a great way to provide information about the show, about the fact that you're exhibiting. It's going to have your company name. It's going to have your booth number. It's going to have your logo. Again, your logo, once you update it in that preliminary page, it's going to populate here, and your logo will show up instead of our placeholder here. If your booth number has changed, it would update and populate here. Again, this is just placeholders. This page is a co-marketing piece. So it's going to market the show, but also it's going to market your presence at the event. So you can share this link with your customers. They can come in, learn more about the event, see what's happening. They can actually share this on social media. They can share this actual page on social media. So if I'm an attendee that I've been invited by you as an exhibitor, and I want to tell my friends, I want to tell my followers, I can go through and post this to my social media as well. Share the same offer with my contacts. Again, just some information about the show, a unique registration link here. So this is where an exhibitor clicks to register. We're going to be able to see that XYZ company shared an invitation and their customer registered utilizing this unique link. So we want to be able to see who's participating because there are some incentives, which I'll touch on before we wrap up. Again, this is your landing page. All the other sharing options are going to point visitors to this page. And when I say that, if we have a social media post, if we have a banner that you're using, some of the other options, they're all going to drive your customers, your contacts, your colleagues to this page because of the co-branded mindset here, because we want to market both the show and your presence at the event. So just so you know, this is the destination of the co-marketing elements that are out there. So again, that's your customized landing page. You can copy that link, share it. You can post that link to social media. You can build your own email, share that link, whatever you'd like to do. That's the link we want to get in front of your customers, your colleagues, allow them to take advantage of the free Expo Pass. The next option that's available is web banners, which in this case, these are customized to each exhibitor. We're going to put your logo on those banners as well as your booth number. The way to get these, the way to do this is just select the ones you would like to receive. We're gonna, in the locations where we can add your logo, we'll do that. Some of them don't have that capability. We're just gonna have your company name and your booth number. But we're gonna send you the images for these banners, but we're also gonna send you the HTML code that you can drop into your email signature. You can drop into your WordPress site if that's the type of website you have. But it's going to give you a live HTML code that you can share with, that you can utilize to market your presence. A lot of exhibitors will download, this smaller version and put it in their email signature. Then anytime you're sending an email to your colleagues, your customers, they see, oh, they're going to be at OFC. I can click here and take advantage of that free pass. They click on that live link banner, takes them through to the landing page where they can then take advantage of the free Expo Pass. So everything drives to that landing page. So that's the banner option. There's an email invitation option as well. So if you have a contact list of your customers that you continually sell to, that you continually email to, that you have stored in your system, there's two different ways you can send this email. The first would be that you can download a HTML template and send it through your own email marketing platform. And the second option would be to provide your contact list, and we will upload that list and send the email on your behalf. So there's two different ways that you can do that. The first thing you want to do is come in, you can take a look at the sample email. It tells a little bit about the show, the highlights of the event. It's going to have your logo. Again, everything here is co-branded, the show and your company. Your booth number, your name, again, your unique registration link. And this is an area where that company description that we discussed earlier, that would populate in this email. So when the email is being sent, either if you download it and send it on your own, or if you upload your list and we send it for you, that information that you're providing is going to populate there. So again, it's going to have elements of your company as well as the event. And here also, when you come in to update your, when you decide how you're going to send your emails, another opportunity to update that company description. If you need to change your booth number or change your logo, you can do that as well here. So to highlight real quickly the two different options that you have, this would be the option to download your template and send on your own. So for example, if you decide you're going to download the template and you're going to send it on a certain date to 500 people, and you use MailChimp. So you submit those answers, and then what you're going to find here is the location where you can download your template directly. Gives you a few different ways to do that. You can download it here. You can just copy the HTML, or you can copy the HTML from here. So it's going to give you the inline customized HTML. You take that and drop that into MailChimp. You drop it into SendGrid. You drop it into whatever you use. It's going to render properly. It's going to pull all these different elements from our system into the actual pre-built template, and you can send that off on your own. The other option that's available is if you would like to provide your contact list, and we'll send the email on your behalf. We're going to ask you a few different questions about your list. We're going to only allow you to send emails in the U.S. That's another key thing to remember. So we want to make sure that I'm sorry, not just the U.S., but we actually will not send to Canada or the EU. So we're going to remove those just based on the rules and regulations with email sending. If you could provide a country code in column B and your email in column A when you upload that list. If you go through this page, when you do decide to upload your list, it's going to ask you a couple of different questions. These are people that you send emails to on a regular basis. The list was not purchased. Then you can come in and choose to upload your list right here, and you push this button, it's going to pull that into our system. We're going to get a notification, as will you, that says We've received your list. We're processing your list. We'll get back to you within the next 2 to 3 days once that list has been processed, and we'll discuss with you a time and date to deploy your email. So that's the way that process will work. You provide us with that list, and we'll walk you through the process of scheduling. We'll send you a proof and make sure that we're sending it in a time frame that works best for you. So again, that is the email option to invite your customers. There's a digital PDF that's available for download. It's again going to be customized with your logo, with your booth number. This talks a little bit more about the show. Again, co-branded content. This is a live linked PDF. So if you were just to download this PDF to your desktop, attach it to an email, and send it off to 100 of your closest customers, easy way to invite them. When they click on this register button, it's going to allow them to take advantage of that free Expo Pass. So that's the PDF option. And then we get into the social sharing options. We have what we call a live linked, a one-click social post. In this case, you see for LinkedIn, when you click the button on your dashboard, it's going to open a LinkedIn share window, and it's going to share the actual custom content from our system along with the OFC social media, what we call a social sharing image. It's going to pull your company name and your booth number, and then if you post this on your LinkedIn profile, then when your customers, your contacts see that, they click on it, it's going to bring them to that landing page so they can learn more about the show, take advantage of the free offer. The same goes for Twitter. If you open here, it's going to generate a post. It's going to pull your company name, your booth number. It's going to pull you that actual unique link to your landing page so that when you do post that on Twitter, I'll go ahead and show you what that looks like. It's going to have the social sharing image along with the company information, join company name at OFC, click here to register for free. We click on that, it's going to bring them through to that landing page, like I mentioned. So the same thing's going to happen for LinkedIn, Twitter, and for Facebook. Again, it's going to pull that, give it a second here. The social sharing image, the custom copy, the booth number. Click here, easy to post to Facebook, and drive your customers to your landing page. And then with Instagram, it's a little different, just due to the fact that it is a more of a mobile-based app. But we're going to give you the opportunity to download an image, share that image, and we're just going to provide you with instructions and copy for how to post that on your Instagram page. So it's really easy to do. This would be your post copy. It's going to have your booth number, registration link in bio. As you know, you can't put live links in an Instagram post, so you would need to put that in your bio. Those people who are familiar with Instagram understand that. They basically can come in here, download that image, use the copy that we provided, and post the link in the bio. So those are the sharing options that are available to you. Again, the idea is that every exhibitor wants to market, every exhibitor wants to participate, and we want to make it really easy for them to participate and to market and share the valuable path with their customers, with their contacts. By having this tool available to you as an exhibitor, you can pick and choose which ones you would like to use. We'd love for you to use all of them, but we understand reality. Some people may not be savvy when it comes to HTML code or email. So maybe you just want to download that PDF, invite your customers that way. Maybe you just want to copy the link to your landing page and post it on your social media. We don't really care as long as you're sharing that link and you're inviting your customers, sharing the value of attending the event as your guest. So, and just one more quick thing to go over with you here. There are some incentives for you as an exhibitor. The top 3 companies that recruit the most attendees will win a credits of $2,500, $1,500, and $1,000 respectively for discounts for 2021 booth space. So there's definitely an incentive to participate. I know as a company that exhibits a lot of trade shows, I'd love to have $2,500 put towards my purchasing of a booth where we exhibit an event. So we just hope that we can get your eyes the eyes of you as an exhibitor on this page, see the value of inviting your customers, find an easy way that fits your marketing style, and encourage you to share this offer with your customers and join you at the show in San Diego. And as one more thing to give you a heads up on, if you want to come back and review this video, we're going to put a link to the webinar on this page somewhere. We don't know exactly where yet, but we will make sure that if you want to come back to this page, then you can watch that the webinar, review the things that I've gone over. I know I kind of talk kind of fast and there's a lot to cover, but we want to get you through as quickly as we can. So always one other thing to know, support at Invites, that's nvytes.com. Any question you have, any need that you have, if you get stuck on something, you have a question about how do I send my email list or how do I post this to Facebook, so send us an email at support. We monitor that all day during business hours. We're on the West Coast, so if you submit it at 6 a.m. on the East Coast, give us a little time to get caught up, get some coffee. We'll be glad to answer that question for you and make sure that that you're getting the support that you need. But we're here and available to answer those questions and help you out. You may receive a phone call from us. We do have people who are actively reaching out, and we also have multiple emails that are going to be coming out to you leading up to the show on the home stretch. So please keep an eye out for those emails. And again, support at invites.com if you have any questions. And with that, I would hand it back to Cheryl. And I don't know if we have any questions coming from the audience. If not, no worries. But if we do, fire away, and we'll be glad to answer those for you.
Hi, this is Cheryl. I don't see any questions coming in. I would like to say that if you want to reach out to me, my email address is CHAGAN as in Nancy @OSA, S as in Sam, A.org. I'm also happy to answer any questions or send you your customized link to this dashboard. Thank you all for attending.
Perfect.
And I think that's about it.
Thanks, Cheryl. Have a great day, everybody.
Thank you, John.